Sorry, I'm a bit late.
That's no problem at all. We're going to start the session very shortly. Hello, how are you doing?
There.
Good to see you back, Andre.
Hi.
So just to let you know that I'm recording again, and it's really fabulous, and welcome back for our second session. How did you go?
Yeah, good. Learned a lot.
Very good, thank you.
So, and obviously, thank you very much for sending through the knowledge questions. And Ashley, obviously, I filled it out for you, but you've got a copy as well.
Thank you.
Well done to all three of you for getting that 100% pass rate. Great job. So this is our second session. So I'm going to just start the presentation. And once again, we'll be running it through very similar to the last one. At the end of this one, though, we do have an assessment that you will be completing yourselves afterwards. I will send you details about that as well. And nice and easy assessment. And once we finish the session, then I'll make sure that I email you everything that you will need, okay? I'll take you through it before. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen again, and let's see how we go with sharing my screen. Great. How does that look?
Perfect.
You can see
Yeah, good.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's see if I can move it along. So firstly, welcome back, and really great to have all three of us back with me to go through the next session. So we're just going to do a quick recap on the computer fundamentals that we did the other day. We talk about the importance of the basic skills, computer skills, and then where the computer skills can be used. Key components of the computer, you remember that? With the CPU, the keyboard, the monitor. We also talked about creating folders and subfolders. Have you managed to create some more while you've been away between these two sessions?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Useful.
Excellent, excellent.
All my receipts in place.
Perfect, ready for the year end. Excellent. And we also went through how to rename folders with using the click button and launching applications on a computer. So well done for everyone on that. And opening files within an application. So this time, what our learning outcomes are to get familiar once again with our computers on saving files, opening the appropriate documents, editing text content within a file, and then saving and save as files to specific locations. There's a little bit of a trick, and I don't know if you've ever experienced it when you've saved a folder or saved a file, and then you've accidentally saved it over something else. That could be a problem. So today we're going to make sure that we bust that problem. So the structure for today, we're going to talk about the importance and the benefits of selecting and improving, using the appropriate software. I'm just going to move my screen a little bit closer. Also, how to locate specific applications and open them, how to locate a specific file from within the application, and how to save an edited file, and how to save as to a new location with a new name. That should be really helpful for many of us. So what are the benefits of using the correct application? As you can see from the image on the screen, we have Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook. Some of us have OneNote or Publisher and Access. Each application has a different use. So we need to use the right one to make sure that we are compatible. I've tried to open PowerPoint in Word and I've gone nowhere. So opening a presentation, you need to be opening that in PowerPoint. Ensuring that formatting and designs are maintained. Obviously, it helps us eliminate the loss of data due to incompatibility. Saves time and increases productivity. Once again, we all like that, yes?
Yes.
Totally.
And certainly ensures a smoother workflow. Excellent. By the way, at any time during these slides, if you think that something's really important and you want to ask a question, just raise your hand and we can answer any questions. Okay, so once again, the importance of file management. I'm just questioning, is this the similar slides to last time? Or are we doing a quick recap? Because remember, we made these folders last time, didn't we?
We did.
We did,
Yes.
great. So I'm just going to check on which one we're using here. And I'm probably going to stop the sharing to make sure that I've got the other one up, just in case. So hold on your horses. Horses. Has anyone got horses?
Me.
Ah. Interesting, interesting. So what I've got here with these slides here, some of them are quite repetitive. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to where I was. And
It's helpful. I find it helpful actually just to refresh over it because I
Yeah.
didn't apply all of it. So I'm
Okay,
happy to do
great.
that.
And your hand is a bit better, so maybe we can have a quick look at this. So let's just go through the slideshow. And what I'll do is I'll make sure that I share my screen again. There we go. Share screen. So what can you see at the moment?
Nope. Nope, just you.
Just
Yeah,
me?
just
So what's
yeah.
beautiful is that sometimes we have a little bit of a technical error, and this is how we deal with it. Can you see anything now?
Just
Nope.
us.
How to open a document in Word? Can you see that?
Nope.
Nope. Let me go back. Okay. Well, what we can do is, I think that I've got my sharing screen on. There we go.
Perfect.
Great. So the good news is that we are sharing the screen at the moment. So let me just see if I can do slideshow from current slide. So obviously this application is PowerPoint.
Hmm.
Now, can you just see the main slide, or do you see the ones on the side as well?
For the moment, still see the ones on the slide. On the
Okay, well,
side.
that's okay. So let me just see if I can put it up here. How does that look?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Much
And,
better.
you know, when we're doing this type of work and delivering training online, sometimes there's a little bit of a computer glitch, but there is never a problem because we always find the solutions. It's just working through them all. So that's excellent. So this is where the menu bar is up at the top of your screen. So what is really great is how to open it inside the Word document is to click on File on the menu display, and then you would be able to open a document. Have you all managed to get Word open at the moment?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So if you can actually click on File, and then where you select Open, it will take you to the folder where you've saved your Word document.
Yeah.
Then you can actually click on your folder inside there and select the Word document that you've got. So this one here is My Holiday Story. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to look at the top of the features for editing in Word. There are many, many tools available in Word to assist editing and formatting. And so we're just covering off on the basics at the moment. So you'll see where the arrows are pointing to up at the top of the bar. You've got B for bold. I is like an I for italic, and then underneath the U, there's an underline for underlying selective, selected text. So what do you have to do to select your text is that you would actually highlight the text, and then you would go up the top to these and select bold, italic, or underline, and it changes the appearance in your documents. So let's have
So to highlight.
Yep.
How do
What
I
you would
highlight?
do is you would take your mouse and then you would highlight, you would put it on top of the text where you want to. So like, for example, I have got a word down here, selected.
Yes.
And I've actually highlighted that. Let me go.
Yep. I see how to do that now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then
Clicking.
you actually go
Yeah.
up the top once it's highlighted, and you can drop down there and you can change the color of it. There's many different colors to choose from. The one next to it as well is like a highlighter. You can see that like a paintbrush. Once again, if you highlight the word with your mouse and drag that across there, then you'll be able to bold, italic, and underline. Great job. What's another great opportunity with editing in Word is the spelling and grammar check. I love that I can quickly type something and then I feel comfortable that if I've made a couple of errors, I can go back and check it. And it's an opportunity then to set it up. So what I do is that I can actually look at anything that's incorrect. It would actually have a little red line underneath it for a spelling error. So as you can see from the selection that we've got in front of you, the word grammar has got the line underneath it. And when you actually fix it, it's corrected. It's an automatic feature from Word that helps you identify these errors. The one with the blue underneath it, that is when there's a grammar error. And obviously we all understand that grammar, you know, in Australia, we've got these colloquialisms, etc. So more better, fix it better has been changed over. Yep. I like it. I must admit, some of my language, when I'm typing fast, it doesn't always translate. So using this is absolutely excellent opportunity. And Word always suggests for us.
Nice.
And then obviously understanding, it's really important to understand the save and the save as functions for your work. Because sometimes when you want to update existing documents or save a copy without changing the original, it could be a disaster if you do the wrong thing. So when you're working on a file, save and save often is certainly the golden rule to ensure you don't lose work. I'm very grateful that I'm working with a laptop, so I still have battery power, but imagine if the power goes off or something happens, you get called away, or someone presses a button on the computer after you've used it. So using the save and save often is a great way to make sure your work is protected. I'm just going to take a quick sip of water, if you don't mind, a little bit thirsty talking. Feel free, by the way, I hope your all posture is good today and you're sitting comfortably in your chairs. If anyone's got any water or tea and they just need a quick sip, the joys of talking, eh? Fabulous. So as you can see on the button on the black side here, it says home. So let's have a look at that. And down underneath that, you have the button that says save. Now, if you've got a document that you're working on and you choose the save option, it directly updates the one you're actually working on. However, the next option is save as, and that allows you to make a copy of that document and you can put it in a new name with a new name or with the same location or a new location. So when I'm creating documents, I'm always making sure that I don't save on top of something. Has anyone got any questions about that?
So does that mean like if I'm saved a document that just called let's say I'm doing my price list for my beauty business and I want to take one that's like a different season,
okay,
I can have all the same details, but I want to change the price in the winter because I've got heating costs. So therefore I call it, I would save as like pricing winter.
Question. Yes, so I would then save as, because you probably still need the original one, and this is a new, well, just the same, but with new prices. So I would save as winter, as you suggested, winter prices and the other season. Does that help?
And then I can edit that without losing the
first part of information. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
Which is great, because you can always go back and refer to your original one, and sometimes we need to go back on those.
Yeah.
Wow, you ladies have done ladies and gentlemen, you've done an amazing job. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to just tell you a little bit about what's going to happen next. So there's a simple activity to complete after we do this session, and that will focus on the application features. So I'll just make sure that you've got all that information in a minute. So first of all, conclusion. Let's recap. Everyone's got the understanding now of using the correct application for what we need. So if we're writing a document, we'd be using Word. Yes? We're
Yes.
creating presentations, we'll be using PowerPoint. Okay, good. The benefits of file management, making sure that it keeps it nice and simple and streamlined and easy to find, yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Locating and opening files within applications. Ashley raised a great one about the different Word documents, different versions. So opening up a new folder and a new file within an application. We've also learned about the basic editing and formatting of the Word, those features, and then how and when to save or save as. So firstly, thank you for your participation. I do have a couple of things first of all. I'd really appreciate a little bit of feedback from you. If you could just share your thoughts about what did you enjoy? Was there anything you didn't enjoy, or if you have any comments? So I just need a couple of things from each of you, if that would be most appreciative.
I found it really simple. So for me, when things are simple, it makes it easier for me to do. So I really enjoyed that.
Right.
Also enjoyed like actually having the opportunity to ask questions, because it made it really relevant to me, and rather than just being theory. That was really helpful. There wasn't actually anything that I didn't enjoy, to be honest. And the other comments would be, it's going to be really helpful maybe to be able to send you get your feedback on how we work on the activity that you're going to give us, so that
I'm going to be
that would be
sending
helpful.
to you all very shortly. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Corey, anything for me?
Yeah, no, just very informative, easy to follow. Really enjoyed it, and your smiley face.
Thank you. Awesome. Thanks, Corey. And lastly, Andre, any feedback for me?
Yes, thank you very much. Really enjoyed this session. It was nice to learn about the different applications, and I can see how it can definitely be a benefit in increasing my productivity. So thank you for that.
That's a pleasure. So we still have a couple of minutes, so I just want to see if I can pull up the assignment for you. Let me just see, and it's a nice simple assignment. And it's about the keyboards, because your next step is actually going to be learning about the keyboard and the shortcuts that we can use for the third session, okay, towards your unit of competency. So I'm really, really grateful for all the wonderful opportunities we've had. So let's see if I can find it here. Keyboard shortcut activity. So let me just see if I can share my screen again. We have a few minutes. There we go. Can you see that?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Not yet. So let's pull it across there.
Yeah.
Okay, let
Yep.
me see if I can view it. Is that better? You can see it all right?
Yes.
Whoops, I don't like that view. Did you get to see it like that as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit
Yes.
crazy, that view, isn't it? It's a bit different. So let's see if I can get the focus view. Well, so this is your activity, okay?
Right.
So what we're going to do is, let me see if I can actually stop that view totally, and navigation pane, pages, close. I'm going to close that down and we'll try again. There we go. Let's see. Okay, so what the activity is, shortcuts are really simple. So you're going to learn in the future session all about the shortcuts and how they can assist you. But obviously, in the meantime, it'd be great if you can just identify what the shortcuts are for your computer. So it's a little bit of work for you before you come to the next session. You're going to learn how to copy, and I can give you a quick hint, and then you just type your shortcut in the space below for each task. So for this one, it's going to be Control-C for the first one to copy.
At the same time, so you press Control-C at the same time.
Control-C, I highlight something and I go Control-C, and that's how I copy something. Then there's the other ones on that side. So save it somewhere safe once you've done that, and then we'll refer to it in the upcoming session that will focus on using keyboard shortcuts. Okay?
Right.
Thank you.
Easy.
Excellent. So that's all from me. I'd like to say thank you for all of you for participating, and it's been an absolute pleasure having this session with you. Okay, so
Thank you.
really appreciate every single one of you. So I'm going to just stop the recording now and we'll be able to say good night.